Hello. Um, just a quick debagging, not an unboxing. Not going to be live long. Not drinking because I'm in the car. It's just I'm in South Liverpool. Just dropping my partner off. And picked up. I had to go into a wine shop for something else. Wine, surprisingly, but not for me. It was a gift. And they had quite a decent beer selection. It was a place that used to be an Oddbins. Yeah, it wasn't a Thrashers. It was definitely an Oddbins. It's now an independent wine shop, which is good. Got a little tasting room at the back if you like your wines. Apparently, you can take beers in, but obviously it's only canned and bottled stuff. Yeah, so they had a good selection of beer. They used to have some, but they definitely expanded. It used to be like a couple of shelves. Now it's a whole fridge, 4 shelves of beer. That's over on Allison Road. And also there is the mighty Penny Lane Londis is only around the corner, so I have to go and do both, obviously, because I'm here. I'm not really this side of the sea very often. So yeah, I just thought I'd go through what I've got. I know there's been a load of reviewers like Simo and Beer Dad doing the Evil Dead. I've got the Evil Dead. I'm hoping to do a review of the whole series with Harry at Blue Nose Beer Reviews. I picked them up at the Beer Shelf. Just a big shout out to the Beer Shelf. They were based in Leyland, in the back of a bargain booth. Seems to be everyone's making money from franchises at the minute and doing that time they're doing bottle shops in the north. Beer Shelf's got their own website, very good. It's the beershelf.co.uk. You subscribe to the newsletter, you get 10% off every order over £60. So that's pretty good. So got that. I got the new Manor from Asvex because it was somehow cheaper to get it from them with 10% off than it was to get bloody from Asvex direct, any way, shape or form. Ridiculous. It was like £1.50 cheaper. Like, it's just stupid. I don't understand Asvex, how they sell at trade and then the margin that they put on for the consumers. It boggles my mind. I like the brewery. Jackie's head brewer is a lovely man, but I just don't understand markup. It doesn't make any sense to me, especially on the Manor series and the Scoop series. So yeah. Anyway, I've got those. I've got some one drop stuff I got from the Beer Shelf as well. Hopefully, doing some reviews with Sammy. But this is just stuff I've seen, and it's stuff I've actually been looking for a while. Especially you'll see in a minute from the kernel. Let's get the right bag first. That would be a good start. This is the RH Wines, the independent wine shop. So the first one was it's a local brewery, and a local coffee roastery, and then a Manchester brewery collaboration. So this is cold beer. Let's see if I can get this. Can I maximise on StreamYard? Not very well. This is their falsetto. It's a cold brew white stout, 5%. So it's cold beer and runaway collaboration with Neighbourhood Coffee. So that's really good. I do like a white stout. If it's done properly, it's done well. The last really good white stout I had was from the now defunct Carnival, which is their Macau. That was really, really good. A beer that I had last year, but with it being a fresh hop beer, it will probably be slightly different. It's the Pilgrimage from Track, white. And it's a dark mild. I'm a bit annoyed that they didn't do the Kyoto, which was the red IPA this year. That's dropped off and they've replaced it with a lager. No, not interested. Just me. I was vaguely interested in the bitter because I missed out on that last year. Unless I had it on cask. I don't think I did. I'm looking very salt and peppery in the beard at the minute. I thought it was mayo for a minute. Just like a sandwich. It's not. It's just age. Beer I've been after for a while, and I've also missed out on it on cask. Literally within seconds. It was on in my goal in cask, and it literally, I got here and they just didn't run out. But I finally got it in a can. It is the version 2, but it's the Cash Pur, which is Salopian in collaboration with Thornbridge. So it's the Cashmere and Jaipur mashup. So I've been after that a while. It's part of Salopian's big push for collaboration series. I've got some more of those, that series. So I've also got the one that they've done with Amspatch and Hobday, which is the Black Forest. I think it's the Stout Porter. Stout. Is it a Stout or a Porter? Doesn't actually say. Just says Black Forest. I'm assuming it's a Stout. Anyway, it's Black Forest. I like Black Forest. I like cherry. Some people don't like cherry and stout. Some people don't like. Okay, I like it. Yeah, it actually doesn't even say. It just says, oh, dark decadent stout. Sorry, third word. Yeah, it's a low stout, 5.6. Good ABV for a stout. Pushing that 6 boundary. Another collaboration and another one from Colby. This is actually fairly new, and I was happy that they had it. It is their Babuto, which is Colby in collaboration with Green Arches, a brewery I've tried to get into twice, and twice it's been closed or they've had an event on and you can't get in. Green Arches are a brewery in Manchester that don't really, I don't think they bottle and can at all. It's all draft, and it's mainly their tap room. And so there's a lot in Manchester, so I tried to get there, but I say it never works out. So I'm excited. I like black IPAs, 35.5. Low. So that was the ones. It was the 5 beers from RH Wines. I thought for a while, that was quite a good selection. Okay, it was 3 that I've been after for a while. So that's 1 bag. Bagging. Oh, come back in. Looking around. Straight. Comments are minimised. Comments are minimised. No. Cheers to Craig. Sorry, Craig. I cannot see the comments on my face. The app is not letting me doing well. So these ones are for Penny Londis. There is one that's not for me, and that's the first one I pulled out. And it's for a Mr. Harry at Blue Nose Beer Reviews, because I know how much he loves pumpkin. He loves pumpkin. He says he doesn't, and then he buys loads, and then he does really like it. I don't particularly like pumpkin spice. I like pumpkin, but not pumpkin spice. This one is a pumpkin spice porter. It's different from last year. So Polly did one last year. I think it's around about the same ABV, but it's a different name and it's a different thing. But this one's for Harry. So I've got a little box going for him. So it's called Fallback Pumpkin Spice Porter, 6%, vanilla, pumpkin puree, and spices. I'm sure he will love that because he says he doesn't like them, and then he does. He does. He changes his mind. The next one is an Arbor. I haven't had an Arbor for ages. I think the last one I had was a draft. It's Electric City. It's the New England IPA. I did nearly pick up. RH Wines had the double IPA, which is a collaboration with Pomona Island. Very close to picking that up. But in the back of the recesses of my mind, I was like, I'm sure it's got hop I don't like in, because I remember seeing that advertised on social media, and I was like, I'm sure that's got Brew One or something rubbish in it. And I didn't have time to look at the back of the can, because Arbor, good on them, do actually say which hops are on the back. So I just stay away from it. But this one is Nectaron, Citra, and Strata, all lovely hops. So brilliant. No more comments. Randomly 3 people watching this garbage. Second Arbor, not a pint can. That was a pint can. This one's not. This is is it 440? It looks small for a 440. It was just because I had a pint can of them. It's a 440 rolling around. And the light's terrible. Brewer's Breakfast Imperial Stout. I love coffee in an Imperial Stout. That is the shit. 11.5%. That's a decent little one. Next one is Polly's. Another Polly's. This is the Dulcita Sabrosa. Dolcita is the new terrible name for a brilliant hop, which was HBC 1019, and obviously Sabro, which is also a lovely stout. It's also got Simcoe and added vanilla because it is an oak cream IPA. Missed out on the few oak cream IPAs. Bloody light here. Oak cream IPAs that Polly's done recently. This one's all peach, which on the label, so it makes me think I'm going to like one. And last but not least, a beer that I've been after for a while. This is the Colonel, and it's the Bitter Simmons 1880 in a lovely 500ml bottle. I've wanted to try this one because it's based on a historical recipe from Simmons Brewery that don't exist anymore. So I wanted to try that for a while. Again, another one that was on in Southport. I was driving through and I was like, I could pop in for a half of that. It had gone. It had literally gone. I was literally just going to pop in for a half of that and nothing else. And it was gone. And I was just like, oh, right, it's not meant to be. But then it's been rebrewed. It's back in. So that's 5.6 kernels, ABVs are always all over the show. Those range in batches, which I like. It's an interesting thing. That was it. They were, so it was 5 and 5. That is completely unintentional 5 and 5 beers that I've picked up. So 10 in total. I've still got loads of beers. Picked up some supermarket jobbies this week from Vault City. One's for the advent calendar that my partner's doing for us, which I will be putting on Instagram like last year. God knows how I'm going to find another another 25 Christmas songs after I really struggled to do that last year, to get 25 Christmas songs that vaguely match the beers. That's going to be an effort. That's still on my Instagram. It's on my little button thing. I don't know how Instagram works. It's on the little button thing where you can do past reels. I actually enjoy all the music. The To All one, I did not know Snoop Dogg did a Christmas song, but it really worked with how green that beer was, and Snoop Dogg and green. And also as well, Kate Bush Christmas song, which I haven't heard for donkey's years. Really worked with the I thought really worked with the I thought really worked with the Northern Monk Magic Black IPA. So yeah, check that out. It's a good little 5-second thing to watch. Actually, that's probably the only thing I would ever promote that thing, because I didn't work hard on it. It just seemed to work well. Everything else is just slapdash. I wouldn't bother subscribing or anything. So yeah, 10 beers plus what I've already got. I've got a lot of beer at the minute. Christmas is coming. So I don't think I shouldn't be doing any more hauls now until New Year, maybe, unless something comes in. If I go to a bottle share, that might happen. I've got some special beers tied up, but other than that, nothing. Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah. I say, check out your little bottle shop. Don't go to supermarkets all the time. I try not to. If I see a 4 for 3 that I like, yeah, I'll do it just for the money. And sometimes they're the exclusives that you don't get anywhere. But yeah, local pot shops, local wineries, check them out. Bye. Oh, hi Evie. Sorry, can't see the comments, and also the thing. Snoop Dogg beer. The beer wasn't Snoop Dogg, the song was. But yeah. Okay. See you later. Bye. Still going.